Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly wants June the 12th to replace May 29th as Democracy Day as Nigerians remember the great martyr of the country's democracy, Chief Kashimawo Abiola. Lagos Assembly condemns in strong terms activities of the terror gang known as Bado in Ikorodu area of Lagos, calls on Commissioner of Police to intensify investigations into recent killings committed by the group in the community. Plus, Lagos lawmakers call for review of salaries of traditional rulers in the state while also calling on the state government to look into haphazard creation of traditional schools in the metropolis. We have details coming up. Hello there, it's always a delight to have you join us on Lagos Parliament. This is where you get to see the activities of your representatives in the Lagos State House of Assembly. I am Abimbola Agbebi.
Get closer to your legislators. See them in action as they deliberate on moving the state forward. Watch updates on weekly events, presentation of bills, passage of laws, adoption of resolutions, and many more. Also, get a chance to meet the lawmaker of the week and watch the legislators. Observe plenary in Yoruba language. Lagos Parliament, every Thursday 7:30 p.m. and Sunday 11 a.m. respectively on TVC News Nigeria and TVC Entertainment. Lagos Parliament, bringing the legislators closer to you.
As Nigerians remember the great martyr of the country's democratic struggle, the Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Mudashiru Obasa, has described June 12 as a day that must not be forgotten in the nation's political history. He also joined calls made by some Nigerians for June 12 to replace May 29 as the Democracy Day.
I think I share the sentiments of those who believe June 12 should be the Democracy Day, and that has been our own position in this part of the country. You will recall that since that period up to this moment, every June 12 has been declared as public holiday, and same is going to happen coming Monday, and I think it's a good thing. This is one of the steps taken to recognize efforts of those Democrats that stood against the unholy attempt of the military government then to silence the will of the people, to deprive people their rights, the rights they took at the poll. So I commend the Lagos state government and other state governments that have chosen June 12 as a public holiday and also as Democracy Day. I think it is a good decision and they should continue with it, because there's nothing we can give to those that fell on that day than to do what we are doing. So we continue to tell coming generation that on June 12, so date, there was an incident, and that is why we're having every June 12 as a public holiday and our own Democracy Day.
And still staying on the June 12 celebration, some lawmakers in the Lagos State House of Assembly have described June 12 as worth celebrating. They described the day as one of the most defining moments of the country's political history, which they emphasized as positively shaped its democratic rule.
When you say June 12, it symbolizes the unity of Nigeria. It symbolizes the coming together of the northern and the southern part of Nigeria to actually determine for the first time what democracy should be or what it is. Because that was the period that we put away ethnic politics, where the northern and the southern part of Nigeria and the eastern part of Nigeria and the western part of Nigeria decided to vote en masse for the first time without rigging. Chief MKO Abiola, the flag bearer of SDP as at that time. And it also symbolizes a new chapter in our political history. Because when you look at the way it was going on in the days of MPN, UPN, and all whatnot, but that year was actually a different ball game entirely. And that is why today we are celebrating democracy.
I feel Nigerians, we should learn to celebrate our people even when they are no more alive. Nigerians, we are not being fair to Chief MKO Abiola because he laid his life for Nigeria. And June 12th was that day that Nigeria as a whole, across all board, agree to vote for only one man, Chief MKO Abiola. I don't think such election will come or will ever come in Nigeria again, because that was when the Tofa was a Northern, they defied him, he was not voted for by his people. Across both southeast, south, southwest, northeast, north central, across all the globe, he was voted for en masse. So, and that June 12th is symbolic. So if we must be sincere to ourselves, that June 12th was the day that Nigeria decided to adopt democratic principles and tendencies, shunning religious dichotomies or traditional dichotomies or unnecessary sentiments. And that day still remained indelible in our mind. But we must not forget the root, which is the June 12th, that gave birth to democratic governance. So if the June 12th is the one that gave birth to democratic governance, June 12th must be the day to be celebrated. The day that Nigeria unanimously agree to vote one man, Chief Moshood Kashimawo Olawale Olambiwonu Abiola, was that June 12th. And it was based on that June 12th that he stood and said, okay, on June 12th mandate, I stand. And it was on that mandate until he died. And it was when he died that the military dictatorship, the military hegemony realized that they have unturned this country, they have put this country into problem, and that was why the evil genius then decided to step aside. And he stepped aside permanently. He never came back to the political limelight. So I feel, and I believe, and I strongly believe, and I equally appeal and recommend that June 12th must be immortalized.
He has made contribution to virtually all aspects of human endeavor, from education to religion to sport and what have you. You remember Abiola Babes, single-handedly funded by himself. Education, so many universities where some of us are undergraduate, so many universities we are beneficiary of his wealth by donating handsomely to universities in order to equip our university. And it's a man that is in the heart of everybody. If you remember vividly, his running mate was also a Muslim. Muslim tickets. Nobody is raising eyebrow that Abiola was a Muslim, that the running mate too is also a Muslim. But now, it has been registered in our political lexicon. If the vice chairman is a Muslim, already they are ready to make the vice chairman a Christian, which was not in our political lexicon before now. So his own case is a unique case, and what led to that was as a result of his contribution to humanity. And it's only few people in the history of this world that have contributed to humanity to that extent. As a Muslim, he has a vice president, running mate, Muslim, and nobody felt it's an issue, unlike now, which is also dangerous for our political development.
Away from the June 12 celebrations, the Lagos State House of Assembly has condemned in strong terms activities of a terror gang known as Bado in Ikorodu area of Lagos. The legislature also wants the Commissioner of Police to intensify investigations into recent killings by the group in the community.
It's not one that one should be proud of because it is something that has stigmatized the whole of Ikorodu division. I wish to bring to the notice of the House an issue that has become endemic in Ikorodu division. On Friday last week, it was one of the issues raised during the sermon in the mosque, and that has to do with the notorious moving evil known as Bado in Ikorodu. Mr. Speaker, it has actually added to the insecure nature of Ikorodu. It started at Ibeshe, where some people, for just known reason, will descend on any household and wipe up all the members of the household. Just last week, the same set of evil descended on a house around Erunwe, killed the husband, killed the two children, killed their two children, killed the wife who was pregnant, and actually removed the fetus from the woman. It is so barbaric, and as much as security agents have been trying, they find it difficult to unravel the cause of it. This morning, while I was coming to work, I received a telephone call that a member of that notorious gang has been arrested. It nearly led to, it nearly caused a kind of crisis because they were arrested by vigilante members around the place over the night. He was kept in a solitary confinement to be handed over to the police this morning. When they got there, they discovered that in their usual style, the person has covered his body with engine oil to make his escape so easy. And what did we have? The whole area rose and prevented the police from taking the man away. The police commissioner has to be alerted, and in his usual style, he was in Ikorodu. By the time he got there, the man has been lynched. Mr. Speaker, 2 weeks ago, about 4 boys were also lynched just because they were stigmatized as Bado, whereas it was land disputes that was happening. So it has really gotten to a stage where if it is not properly curbed and timely too, it could be an avenue to settle score among youth. And they always deal with new developing areas, new sites, and low-income earners who do not have opportunity to have burglary proof on their windows and security door. Mr. Speaker, our prayers in Ikorodu is this. The police commissioner has said that in one of his interactions with the community, that criminals are being harbored by some traditional rulers. Mr. Speaker, Ikorodu is saying unequivocally that the security agents should go into serious investigation of this syndrome of Bado, expose their sponsors, and those that have been apprehended so far should be prosecuted. Mr. Speaker, the second prayer is that the police commissioner, as much as is commended for his proactiveness, should liaise and work more with local security apparatus, particularly the neighborhood safety corps that have just been inaugurated and in respect of which a lot of money has been spent. Mr. Speaker, we keep wondering if by the huge investment of Lagos State government on neighborhood safety corps, we expect to have at each nooks and crannies of the state their presence. But Mr. Speaker, this is not the case. We feel that the House of Assembly has been so proactive in signing and passing this bill. They have to justify their existence.
Well, I just want to buttress what the majority leader have said, and to mention just the area that are seriously affected, particularly Isiu, Adamo, Maya, and Ibeshe. And Ibeshe, in fact, 99% community deaths have been duly affected. And the Obas and chiefs and the community leaders, CDC, CDA, they have called them to the meeting. Even the three us that will represent the divisions, we bought the Okadas and other things for them. Yet, we don't know what is exactly the 6 DPO and area commanders are doing in the Ikorodu division. And not just to waste our time, I want to confirm and affirm what the majority leader have just said.
We have the same incident occurring even in my own constituency in Agbowa some few months back. And I think it is important that we also look at the second leg of his position concerning the neighborhood court. I think it is important because we understand that the neighborhood court, the key issue is for them to gather intelligence reports. And if that is not achievable, I think we might have to look into it, and I think a standing committee or a committee should invite the authority in neighborhood safety corps to ask them questions as in what is impeding their activities in the state as it is now.
Ikorodu and Ekpe, most especially where some students were kidnapped last week. And my take on this is a need for us to call on the Commissioner of Police to intensify more efforts in bringing these activities of men of underworld to end. We can't continue like this. Our paramount responsibility is to protect life and properties. If today people are killed just like goats without anybody being responsible for it, it's like encouraging them to continue. It's like giving them the license they need to kill. There's a government in place, and we should be able to exercise that authority as a government to find those who are behind these atrocities, most especially the group of people called Bado. We have to do everything possible to bring to an end this criminality being perpetrated by a group of people called Bado. And we have to call on Commissioner of Police that we need to ensure safety in these states, most especially around Ikorodu and Ekpe.
Meanwhile, members of the Lagos State House of Assembly have passed a motion calling on the State Governor, Mr. Akinwumi Ambode, to direct the State Commissioner for Local Government and Community Affairs, Honorable Muslim Folami, to increase the salaries of traditional rulers in the state. The motion was moved by Honorable Lanre Ogunyemi at the House's Thursday Yoruba plenary. Supporting the motion, the lawmakers believe the upgrade of their welfare is necessary. The motion also urged traditional rulers to make Yoruba language a medium of communication in their palaces and at their public functions. Let's take a look at this and other issues the motion seeks to address.
Àbá ilé aṣòfin òǹkà kẹrìndínláàádọ́ta ìpè fún ìṣàtúnṣe sí owó oṣù àwọn lọ́balọ́ba àti ìlò èdè Yorùbá gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọ̀nà ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ ní ààfin àti níbi àwọn àkànṣe ètò ìlú. Owó tí àwọn lọ́balọ́ba ń gbà kéré púpọ̀ sí adúrú iṣẹ́ tabua tí wọ́n ń gbé ṣe nínú ìṣàkóso ìlú lábẹ́lé tí ó sì lè ṣokùnfà àìkọjúmọ́ ojúṣe wọn ní àwọn ìletò gbogbo. Ilé yìí mọ̀ wípé púpọ̀ nínú àwọn ayẹyẹ àti ètò tó ń wáyé ní àwọn ààfin wa ni wọ́n máa ń lo èdè Gẹ̀ẹ́sì fún dípò kí wọ́n lo èdè abínibí. Ilé yìí ṣàkíyèsí pé tí a bá mú kóríyá bá àwọn lọ́balọ́ba ní ṣíṣe ojúṣe wọn gan, ọgbọ́n àti ìrírí wọn tó láti mú àyípadà tí a fẹ́ kó wáyé ní àwùjọ wa àti pé yóò ran ètò ìṣèjọba rere lọ́wọ́.
Ohun tí ó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ nísìn ní pàápàá ní ìlú Èkó lórí bí àwọn ọba aláyé wa bí a ṣe kí ń gbé wọn lárugẹ ní bó ṣe tọ́ àti bó ṣe yẹ. Ọ̀rọ̀ owó oṣù wọn yìí tí ilé ìgbìmọ̀ yìí dẹ̀ fẹ́nu kò sí yìí ó jẹ́ ohun pàtàkì tí ó máa túbọ̀ mú kí a gbé iyì àti ẹ̀yẹ àti àṣà wa ga gẹ́gẹ́ bí ilé ìtọ́sí mọ ilé ìsí.
Ta ni ó ń sanwó àwọn ọba àti baálẹ̀ àti àwọn olóyè? A rí pé ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ ni èèlò ni ó kọ̀ wọ́n lọ́wọ́ nísìnyí. Òfin tí ó fi ẹsẹ̀ múlẹ̀ pé kí wọ́n máa sanwó àwọn ọba ó yẹ kó ní àtúnṣe díẹ̀. Bóyá pé ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó máa ní èyí tó máa fi máa ran àwọn ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ lọ́wọ́.
Nítorí pé tá a bá tiẹ̀ gbọ́ bí wọ́n ṣe ń kí àwọn ọba ní ilẹ̀ Yorùbá a mọ̀ wípé a ti fa ọwọ́ aago sẹ́yìn ó ti pẹ́. A ní mo súnmọ́ ọba bí ẹsẹ̀ méje mo jìnnà sí ọba bí ẹsẹ̀ mẹ́fà. Ẹni tó bá rí ọba fín lọ́ba ń pa. Ọba má pa mí o. Olùdarí Honorable Emmanuel Olówó tó bá jẹ́ pé wọ́n mọ gẹ́gẹ́ bí olùdarí ṣe sọ pé ǹjẹ́ wọ́n mọ iye tí àwọn baálẹ̀ ń gbà. Àwọn baálẹ̀ mìíràn wà lórí 10,000 naira tí wọ́n dẹ̀ wà lórí ẹ̀ fún àìmọye ọdún. Olùdarí tí nǹkan tá a bá ń jẹ bá ti tán ìjẹkújẹ ló kù o ní tá a bá rí la máa jẹ o. Tẹ́ ẹ bá ní àwọn baálẹ̀ ń fún wa bàjẹ́ tí wọ́n ń ṣe agbódegbà wọn ò lóko wọn ò lódò ọ̀rọ̀ aráàlú ni wọ́n ń fojú tó táwa ń fún wọn ní 10,000 naira per month ẹgbẹ̀rún 10 lóṣù. Èèlò ni àwọn councillors wa ń gbà ọmọ tí wọ́n bí nínú tí ó dẹ̀ ní onílàákàyè o kò sẹ́ni tí onílàákàyè o. Olùdarí ọ̀rọ̀ gidi ni o. Owó tí wọ́n ń san fún àwọn ọba wa ò dáa.
Náà la ṣe wá pé kí ìjọba bá fojú wò láti jẹ́ kí àwọn ọba wa kan tó ẹni tó pera ẹ̀ ní ọba. Wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ ọba púpọ̀, àwọn ẹlẹgbẹ́ mi ti sọ̀rọ̀ púpọ̀, ṣùgbọ́n ọba ẹ̀mí pàápàá wọ́n ń pè sí ibi nǹkan ṣíṣe kò ní lọ torí pé mọ́tò tó ní kò lè débẹ̀, kò sì sówó tó máa ná. Adẹ̀ni ó ń ṣe olórí ìlú, tá a bá fi kún owó wọn a fẹ́ yẹpẹrẹ àwọn ọba wa ni.
tẹ̀kan pé kí wọ́n fi owó kún owó oṣù àwọn ọba àti àwọn òjòyè náà kí wọ́n dárúkọ àwọn òjòyè ní ìlú kọ̀ọ̀kan tó bá jẹ́ ìlú tó ní ọba tó ládé ó máa ń ní olóyè tó jọ ń ṣe àkóso ìlú yẹn. Àwọn olóyè yẹn náà wà tó yẹ pé wọ́n ń gba owó oṣù kan wo owó oṣù tán fún wọn. Gbogbo àwọn tó ń yàn yìí tó ń yàn sọ ọba tó ń ṣe tí ẹni tó bá mọ ìtumọ̀ ọba ẹ̀rọ àbá kó tó lè jẹ ọba. Gbogbo alamọ bí tó ń sin bàbá sí, gbogbo alamọ bí tí ìyá wa sí tó ń sin ìyá wa sí, tó bá lọlé náà wọn lọ́ba wàjà ni. Nígbà tó dẹ̀ wà láyé táwọn ọmọ ẹ̀rí tó ń ṣe gbáṣà kí láǹfààní tó jẹ yàtọ̀ sí kó tó máa jìyà. Ọba kò dẹ̀ sí nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe ń lù ẹ bá wo ìlú mo fẹ́ fi ìkan ṣe ẹ̀sáǹpù fún wa. Ẹ lọ sí Ilé Ifẹ̀ ìjọ kan láàrin 365 days náà ní fi ṣe ètùtù. Ọba máa jókòó ó máa náwó ó máa ṣe gbá bẹ́ẹ̀ náà nílùú Yorùbá nílẹ̀ Ìjẹ̀bú bọ́n yẹn ṣe náà nìyẹn. Owó tó ń ná yìí mo lẹ́tí ní kan ti rí ilẹ̀ tó ń tà ló ti tán yìí ọlọ́màjẹ̀ kan ta nǹkan mi o.
Àbá náà jẹ́ nǹkan tí ó ṣe kókó tí ó tọ́ tí ó dẹ̀ yẹ ní àwùjọ. Owó tí wọ́n ń fún àwọn ọba aláyélúwà wa àti àwọn baálẹ̀ wa pẹ̀lú àwọn olóyè tíjọba ti fi ọwọ́ sí ó jẹ́ nǹkan tó tì ní lójú lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀. Nítorí ìdí èyí la ṣe ń rọ ìjọba wa kí wọ́n bá wa ṣe àgbéyẹ̀wò ẹ̀ kí wọ́n ṣe àgbéyẹ̀wò láti fi kún owó yẹn bí ó ṣe lè wù kí ó rí.
And with that, we've come to the end of the program this week. We thank you for staying with us. Till I see you again next week. Remember, you can watch previous episodes of Lagos Parliament on www.youtube.com/TVC News Nigeria. I am Abimbola Agbebi. Bye for now.